So you want pancakes but ran out of baking powder? Then I have the solution for you. My recipe uses whipped egg whites in replacement of the baking powder, and it is so simple and so easy to make, and it is all done using one mixer and one casserole dish. So if that sounds good to you, welcome to my home. Let's see. So if that sounds good to you, stay tuned. Welcome to my kitchen, and let's see what I am baking. You will need 5 bananas, maple syrup, 5 large eggs, and some all-purpose flour or any flour you choose to use. So let's get started by separating our egg whites and egg yolks into 2 separate bowls. We will need both of them for this recipe, and you will need 5 total. It is very important that you crack them into a separate bowl before putting them into your mixer, because you don't want any of that egg yolk to be in the egg whites. So that is very important here. An optional extra, if you want stiffer egg whites, you can do some, what's it called? Tartar sauce, that's what it's called. And basically that will result in stiffer peaks, which is a good thing in this recipe. And you just need a little bit of it. Half a teaspoon will do, and some cream of tartar. Oh, and if I just said tartar sauce, I meant cream of tartar. It is a powder and not a sauce, like this. And you'll just need about half a teaspoon of that. So now that I've cracked all my eggs and separated them, yolks and whites, I am simply just going to add the whites into my mixer, and I am going to start mixing those until they form peaks. Usually about soft to hard peaks. And you'll want to use a whisk attachment for this. If you don't have a stand mixer and only have like a hand mixer or even just a whisk, you can do it that way if you're so inclined, but I happen to have this, and I'm gonna make it a bit easy on myself that way. Let's get started. And once it begins to foam, you are just going to add about a half a teaspoon of cream of tartar. You can always add more, but you can take it out. And let's start again. So this is what you want your peaks to look like. And now we're just going to fold it all in, the remainder. So first of all, before we forget, we're going to spray down our casserole dish with some spray or butter, then that'll be ready to go for later. And then we are going to take our bananas and we're just going to crush them until they're all mashed. And once they're all mashed, we're just going to add in our egg yolks. Some nice additions here would probably be like cinnamon or something along those lines, even a bit of pumpkin pie seasoning if you wanted to do that. And that would be a really good addition here. Up or pancake batter, we're going to add about, I'd say, half a cup to begin with of flour, and then we're going to mix that in and see how that is. Yeah, so half a cup will do you in this case. And you kind of want it looking like this, so nice and battery. If you want a little bit more sweetness, you can add in a small amount of your maple syrup. Just be sure to add in a spoonful more of flour to balance that out. So this is what it'll look like after you have that incorporated. It should drizzle like that, just nice and spoonable like so. And then we're going to add in our egg whites. So to start, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a good dollop of my egg whites, and I am simply just going to fold them into this batter just so that it doesn't break the air bubbles when we go to add the rest. And just fold it in. So essentially you want to go around the bowl, bring it around, and push in. Push towards you, in other words. If you're not confident in your folding abilities, that's okay. You can always add more to lighten this up just a little bit more, but just work it really slow and really steady, and that'll get you the right consistency. Yeah, it's looking nice and light. So now that we've folded that in, we can fold in the remaining egg whites. The reason why I folded in 2 parts is because the batter here would be too heavy at first. So if you lighten it with some egg whites to start, it'll be easier to fold the remainder in and keep that light airy texture in your batter. And now let's just fold this in slowly again, and don't forget to do a quarter turn every now and then. It'll help it kind of incorporate, which is what we need here. I'm so excited. This is looking so good. While we begin to mix that up, I am going to set my oven to 400 and let that heat up. You can see how light and airy this is, and that is exactly what we want, and you don't want to overmix this because you don't want to knock too much air out. Now we'll put it in our pan and wait for our oven to preheat. Let's do a nice pour. Oh yeah, that is so nice. And you should always do this gently when putting it in. I just want it to be showy and whatnot, which I am not usually, so that's even more unusual. Now just spread it out nice and carefully. And we are gonna put this on a baking sheet just to be safe, because I'm not sure how puffy this will get as of yet. And then I'll show you how to bake it in a second here. Don't worry, just me showing all my dishes demons. So just set it on a sheet pan, and don't worry about the amount of sugar that's in this. The bananas are nice and sweet, but we're also going to put maple syrup on to top it off with. Okay, now that that is preheated, we're going to put it into the oven. And I am going to bake that for about 45 minutes to an hour at 400. It depends how hot your oven is. It might go less, might go more. So you can tell these are done when you insert a toothpick in the center and nothing sticks on it, like so. If it'll focus, you get what I mean though. And now I am just going to serve myself up a slice and see how it is. Ideally you want this to cool, but I'm excited, and you can't blame me for being excited about this really delicious looking pancake. Oh yeah, that looks really good. Now to sweeten things up, we are just going to do a nice drizzle of maple syrup. You can also put whipped topping on the top and even serve it with some fruit. However you serve pancakes, you can serve this. But for now, I just really want to try it out. So let's try, and I will let you know how it is. Didn't want to talk with my mouth full. This is so good. It gets the nice sweetness from both the banana and the maple syrup. The texture is like clouds. I could not be more happy about that. Usually I tend to be a bit rough on egg whites, but in this case I did the right thing. It tastes good, it has a nice texture, and it is just all around completely awesome. So I highly recommend you check it out. I should also point out that if you're also looking for something healthy, then this recipe is definitely it. Baby, come back to me.